Why a service sector? And people have started working in the service sector. Later on, the third sector, which is the industrial sector, where we worked a lot in 90s. A decade of 90s was very important for our government policies to be announced as far as industrial policies are concerned. So I always call this decade of 90s as an industrial growth decade, which is an economic growth decade. When I say economic growth decade, I will give you the simple example that a policy which was then announced by then Finance Minister, Honorable Manmohan Singh ji, who is now Prime Minister, that was a liberalization, privatization, globalization in 1994. Government of India has really realized the impact of that policy in 1999, what were the results. And really, these three words, liberalization, privatization and globalization, has really worked as a magic role in the economic fronts of Government of India. If 90s we could see this result, then in 2000 decade, we concentrated, if we are getting good results from economic fronts and an industrial sector I have to strengthen, then I will have to strengthen my technology side. And then overnight, technology won't come. Then we started concentrating on the policies in decade of this 2000 to 2010 on education policies. Because the education institutions has to be given emphasis, then and then the research will come, faculty has to be strengthened, and then we can say, yes, we will strengthen our institutions, our universities, and ultimately we will be strengthening our economy of that particular state. Then in this decade, we started working in the education sector a lot. Honorable Arun Nigevekar ji is here. He will also tell in his talk definitely these things. I will tell you, there were continuously efforts were taken by all eminent personalities of state as well as nation, and we worked with some policies. That time, Government of Maharashtra also came up with a 5-parameter roadmap to the Government of Maharashtra in education sector to strengthen the economy. The Nigevekar was part of that, and those 5 parameters are: one, it was expansion; second, it was inclusion; third, it was a quality; fourth, it was the governing reforms of the system, like capacity building; and fifth, it was a tie-ups with the industries and MOUs with the international universities. So with these 5 things, these 5 parameters, we made a roadmap and we started working in this era of 2000 to 2010 decade, I'm saying about. So what we did in this, so roadmap says that first was the expansion. What we did in the expansion, as I told you earlier, GR, gross enrollment ratio, as he quoted just now, it was 13%. And in this 5-year plan, 11th 5-year plan I'm talking about, Government of Maharashtra has targeted it to 20% with a finished note. And yes, I'm happy to share you all that Maharashtra has achieved 20% with the end of 11th 5-year plan. Then, how we increase this? How we got this GR? This GR, we applied number of, as I say, we gave number of institutions in a rural sector also. We tried to give double shift to the engineering colleges, to the polytechnics, ITIs. We also tried some PPP-like model, private-public partnership models, to come up the partners, private partners to join hands of government. Then and then the GR can be increased in that rate. So that we started an expansion. Then inclusion. Inclusion we tried